or why we are going for your JUnit test cases?
So it helps us to test the cases.
Modules in testing.
Individual what we are doing. Modules. Okay, modules. Okay, but in Java, what you create actually?
Features. Text boxing.
See, for example, whenever I ask to create something in the case of Java, what you create?
Class.
Yes.
Class.
You are already creating a class actually, and what my class will be containing?
Methods.
So I am going to test individual classes. Okay, I am going to test individual classes. I am going to test it, and for that purpose, only you will be going for a concept called as your JUnit. So what is JUnit means? We write test cases, to check whether functionality working properly or not. And what you are going to test? So we are going to test method by method. We are going to test method by method in a class. We are going to test it. Okay, so we are going to test method by method. We are going to test in a class actually. So that is called a JUnit testing actually. Okay, and in order to do this JUnit testing, and since we are studying in Java, we have a framework called as what framework is available? Okay, so since we are studying in Java, in order to perform a unit testing, we have a framework called as your JUnit framework actually. And in the case of your .NET, if I want to perform a unit testing, now we have a framework called your JUnit framework is available in order to perform your individual classes testing. We are going to perform. In that case, we will be going for your JUnit actually. And the latest version of your JUnit is called JUnit 5 version. 5 is your latest version. And what this JUnit 5 will be containing now? This JUnit 5 will be containing your JUnit Jupyter plus mockito JUnit Jupyter. So these are the two things that my what is the JUnit 5 latest version. So this is called the latest version. It will be and in the case of your JUnit actually, JUnit 5 is your latest version, and the JUnit 5 is called Jupyter actually. Why Jupyter now? Because Jupyter is the fifth planet in the solar system actually. So that's the reason JUnit 5 is also called Jupyter actually. Okay, it is also called as Jupyter because it is the fifth version, and Jupyter is the fifth planet in the solar system. So they are given a name called as your JUnit 5. JUnit 5 is Jupyter actually. And before JUnit 5, we have another version is also there, which is most popular version, which is called JUnit 4 actually. So what the JUnit 4 will be containing now? The JUnit 4 will be containing JUnit 4.13 plus it is going to contain your mockito core 3.2.4 version. Okay, it is going to contain JUnit 14 as well as mockito core 3.2.4 version it will be containing. And in order to do this JUnit 4, and the minimum version of JDK 5 is sufficient. Okay, minimum JDK 5 is sufficient. You can able to go for this and JUnit 4 version with single jar file. And as I already told before, JUnit is what? JUnit is a single jar. And as they all this framework now, we have to download all the
Jar files.
jar file actually. So if I talk about JUnit 4 now, then will be only one jar file will be present actually. And minimum sufficient version I can go for what?
JDK 5.
But if I want to go for JDK 5 version now, okay, sorry, JUnit 5 version now, always above JDK 8 version is required. Okay, always above JDK 8 version is required. Anything but above JDK 8 version is required. And apart from this, it will be required plus 3 jar files are needed actually. So for JUnit 5, how many jar files are needed? 3 jar file actually. But for JUnit 4K, it is sufficient to go for a single jar file. It is sufficient to go for a single jar file actually. Okay. So whenever we talk about the difference between the JUnit 4 as well as the JUnit 5, so we have certain annotations are different actually. JUnit 5 as well as your JUnit 4. Sheikh, please mute your call, Sheikh. Okay, so there are different annotations that we are going to use it in the case of your JUnit 4 as well as your JUnit 5 actually. The first annotation is we are going to discuss called before annotation. And whereas in the case of JUnit 5, this before annotation is called as your before each actually. And what is the purpose of this particular annotation? Both are used. You can use it both. If I use JUnit 4 now, you can use your before annotation, and JUnit 5 now you use an annotation called as your before
Annotation.
Before each.
Before each. Okay. I'm just getting some background noise. I'm not sure from which place it was getting. Is it Hitashni or Deepashri? Please mute your call. Jitendra, mute your call. I'm just getting some background noise. Okay, so as I already told before, under the JUnit framework, we are going to write test cases. Method by method, we are going to write test cases, and we are going to test an individual classes. We are going to test it. So that is called a JUnit framework. And the latest version is JUnit 5, which is called as your Jupyter, and the next version is JUnit 4. That also most people are using right now actually. So what is the difference between these two versions? It's based upon certain annotation actually. Okay, the first annotation is called the before and before each annotation. And when this particular annotation will be invoking means it will be invoked before each test is executing. So before executing each test, okay, so consider my class contain 10 tests now, then this before annotation as well as your before each annotation will be invoked. How many times it will be invoking?
10 times.
10 times.
It will be invoking actually. So it will be invoked before each test is going to be executed actually. And the second one is we call to be after, and in the case of the JDK file, it is we call to be after each actually. And when this particular test is, so when this annotation is going to be executed, it is going to be executed after each test is
Executed.
Executed. After completing the test, it is going to be invoke the method that is provided with an annotation called after actually. Whereas in the case of your before executing the test, it is going to invoke the method that is annotated with your before or before each. So it will be invoking the method annotated with before or before each test is executed. But when this after each or after will be executing, invoke the method annotated with
At before or
annotated with after or after
each.
after the test is executed, after each test is executed. And the third difference is between your JUnit 4 as well as your JUnit 5 is we call to be we have your before class, and here it is we call to be your before all. When this particular method is going to be invoked, it will be invoked the method annotated with before class, before each, before executing all the before class or before all before all tests are executed. All tests are executing. Okay. So if I have 10 tests we created, okay, in a class I created 10 test method we created, and this before annotation or before is annotation, it will be invoked how many times?
10 times.
10 times. Whereas this before class and before all annotation will be invoked how many times?
One time.
One time only will be invoked actually. Yes. This is for each test is executing actually, and this is for before all tests are
Executing.
executing. This is what before each test is executing actually, whereas here before all tests are executing actually. And similarly, we have the fourth annotation, which is we call it to be after class as well as what? After all. Okay. And when this particular annotation is going to be executed, how many times it will be executed? One time or multiple times?
One time.
One time.
One time.
After all the tests are
Executed.
okay. After all the tests are executed. After all tests are executed. After all tests are executed. So for that purpose, you have to go for an annotation called as your after class as well as your after all annotation. The next annotation is that, and as I already told before, in my program, how many tests I have written?
10
Huh? Now only I told an example. How many tests we are creating in a class?
10.
10 tests we have created actually. Yeah, 10 tests we have created actually. But I just want to run any one of a test now. In the case of JDK 1, JDK 4, I can able to use an annotation called ignore annotation. Whereas in the case of your JDK 5, I'm using an annotation called disabled annotation. Okay. And what is the purpose of this particular annotation? Both annotation, it is use it to ignore any. Yeah, so I don't want to run any test. Okay, I don't want to run any test. In that cases, you can able to go for your ignore or disabled in the case of your JUnit 5 version actually. Okay, so that is and the difference is we call it annotation. Annotation only is going to be difference between your JUnit 4 as well as your JUnit 5 concept. Different actually. Okay. And as I already told before, the JUnit 4 and the JUnit framework is used to test an individual classes method by method. I'm going to test it actually. So for that purpose only, we'll be going for your JUnit concept. So consider. I'm going to create a normal Java program. Okay, I'm going to create a normal Java program, and the Java class will be containing some methods. It will be containing. I can able to test it, so there won't be any problem actually. But consider, I'm going to write the test in the case of your, and I'm going to write a test in the case of your Spring framework or a Spring Boot framework. I'm going to write it actually. So how I can able to write it actually? And because consider in the case of your Spring Boot framework itself, whenever we are going to develop any Spring Boot application, first the Spring Boot application and all is used to it's used to develop which side of application it is used to develop.
That's it.
Server side.
Server side. And how I can able to handle all the requests in the case of your server side application. And actually, we'll see one simple JUnit test case in the case of your Java, and then we'll go for this one. Okay, anyone can you share your screen? Okay, so go to your file, and as I already told before, now we are going to do your JUnit testing. We are going to do it actually, and JUnit is called as what? JUnit is a
Framework.
framework actually. Okay, it is we call it a framework actually. And so for framework now, what I have to do, we have to download all the.
Java files.
And instead of sitting and downloading each and every jar file, what I can able to use?
Form.xml.
We have to create what project? You have to create
Maven project.
Maven project. You have to create your Maven project. No, close this. We are not discussing about Spring Boot right now. We are discussing only about Java. We are going to write it. So I am going to create a normal Maven project. I'm going to create it. I hope everyone know how to create a Maven project because in Spring we have studied no.
Yes, sir.
So what we have to do? We have to go for
Maven.
Project.
in Hibernate. How you have created your project?
New file.
File, new
Other project. Maven project.
File new Maven project.
Maven project.
File new
Create
Maven project.
a simple project.
Create a simple
So you have to select the checkbox called create simple project. You have to select the checkbox called create simple project. So in the new what you will be providing?
Convert
Com.pack. An artifact what you will be providing?
Project name.
A project name. So you can give your Java JUnit. Hey, no, wrong. What do you have to select it by verb? Sorry, Surya. Sorry, Surya. So click next. So if I want to create Maven project now, what do you have to do?
Create a simple project.
Create a simple project checkbox. Select the simple create a simple project checkbox and click next to give the group ID. What will be the group ID?
Com.pack.
And your artifact ID, give it as Java JUnit. Give it as Java JUnit. What is it, ma? Yeah, Java JUnit. And click finish. Packaging, be itself jar itself. And click finish. So everyone open your pom.xml file. Everyone open your pom.xml file. Excuse me. Everyone open your pom.xml file. So copy the code from the chat window and paste it after your version tag. Copy the code from the chat window and paste it after your version tag. Formatted. Okay, so listen. So in your pom.xml file, we have given your properties, Maven compiler, target 11 version we have given, and what is your JUnit version we have provided? 5.4. And the JUnit 5 version is called as what? Jupyter. So that's the reason we are given a name called JUnit Jupyter version is 5.4.0. And what are the dependencies we have provided? We have provided two dependencies we have provided. One is we call it JUnit Jupyter engine, and another one is we call it JUnit Jupyter API. Okay, so we have provided two things we call it your JUnit Jupyter API and JUnit Jupyter engine actually. So what is the purpose of this JUnit Jupyter engine now? It is a dependency where it will be providing your test engine for your JUnit Jupyter actually. So in order to execute your JUnit test cases, there is an engine is needed. The test engine is needed actually. So how for running your Java program JDK is present actually. So similarly, in order to run your JUnit test cases, the test engine is necessary actually. The test engine is provided with the help of a thing called JUnit Jupyter.
Engine.
Engine actually. And next one is we call JUnit Jupyter API actually. And what is the purpose of this JUnit Jupyter API now? With the help of this two thing only, we can able to write your unit test cases. I can able to write the unit test cases. I can able to write with the help of your JUnit Jupyter API. So in order to give your API engine, in order to create your what engine? Test engine. In order to execute your test cases, I need a test engine. And in order to create your test engine, we have your JUnit Jupyter engine is available. And in order to write your test cases, we have your dependency called as your JUnit Jupyter
API.
Okay. Now everyone give npm clean install and update your project. Everyone give npm clean install and update your project. Update your project.
It's not there, sir. Project is not there, sir. Yes.
Everyone finished up?
Sir, project is not there.
Rocket.
Okay. Project not there. Check the location where you created your project.
Sir, share me dependency, sir. Yes, sir.
What is that, Anil?
Sir, share me dependency, sir. Dependency.
What dependency? I've already shared in the chat window.
Actually, sir, only other projects are there, sir.
I don't know where you share your screen. So first you open your Eclipse. First you created your project.
Yes, sir. Created.
Right click your project. Properties. Check that location. C: Spring Boot Java JUnit. Where you are checking. Click that thing. It's there. You are checking in the wrong location. You are checking. Go into that Java JUnit and give npm command and give npm clean install. Spring Boot.
By clicking on that arrow also you can go.
Spring Boot. Okay, so as I already told before, we have to provide two dependencies. One is we call it Jupyter engine, and another one is we call it Jupyter API. With the help of Jupyter engine, we are going to create a test engine in order to run my JUnit test cases. And how to write your JUnit test cases, the annotation, predefined annotation, and all are provided with the help of a thing called JUnit Jupyter API. So now I have given everything actually. So now I have to write a Java program. So where will be writing your Java program? Right click your SRC main Java, new class. So give the packages com.pack, and give the class name as what we can give. Okay, you can give sample. We'll give it a sample. Finish. So sample is a class actually. Okay, sample is a class. Normally what a class will be containing methods. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to create some method. Okay, I'm going to create some method, and in that method I'm going to add something actually. So define private int add, public int add, public int add. So this method is going to take two arguments, int a comma int b, and inside that method just return a plus b. Okay, so we just create a format. So we created a class called as your sample class, and inside the sample class we created one add method, and that add method it is going to take two input and it is going to return the value it is going to return. So this is a class which contains one method it was containing actually. Now what I want to do now, I want to test this particular class actually. Okay, I want to test this class, and what I'm going to test is method by method. I'm going to test inside this particular class, and how I'm going to do the testing with the help of a framework called JUnit framework. Okay, so we created all the Java program in your SRC main Java. So where you have to create all the testing programs and all.
SRC test.
Java. Okay, right click your SRC test Java, create a new class, give the packages com.pack, and give the name as sample test, because I'm going to test my sample program, so I'm going to give sample test. I'm going to test my sample program, so I'm going to give sample test. Finish. So inside this program only, I'm going to test my add method that is present inside the sample program actually. Add method that is present inside the sample program. So define public, void. So always remember the return type of your test method. It should be always what?
Void.
Public void. And what I want to test it, which method I want to test it?
Add
Add
method.
method. So whenever you define your method, you just define that method preceded with the test actually. What is your name of your method is?
Add
Add
method.
method. Now I have to precede it by test actually. So how I have to create test? Add. So create a method called test add. Okay. So this method is one of what method actually? This method is used to do what? Test your add method actually. And how I'll be indicating this method is a test method now. So before this method, we have to provide an annotation called as your _test annotation. We have to provide an annotation called as your _test annotation. So this _test annotation indicate that particular method is going to be tested with the help of your JUnit. Okay, it's going to be tested with the help of your JUnit. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
How my JUnit engine will identify that particular method is a test method now? It has to be provided with the help of an annotation called _.
Yes.
And previously, whenever I discussing now, I told an example in my program how many test method we are going to create it.
10.
So before all the 10 test method, we have to provide what annotation? Test annotation. Then only my JUnit engine will understand. Okay, this particular method is a test method. Now I want to execute this particular test actually. Okay, now inside that, I want to test which method?
Add method.
That method present in which class?
Sample.
How you access your method and all?
By creating the object.
So right, sample yes is equal to new sample. So first we are going to create an object for your sample class. Sample yes is equal to new sample. Sample yes is equal to new sample. Okay. So now how I'm going to test it now? So for testing purpose, this JUnit provided with a separate classes called as your assertion classes. Okay, it is provided with the classes called as your assertion classes. Do you remember we have studied an assertion class? In exception handling, we have studied an assertion concept now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Assert method. So what is the purpose of assertion? It is used to check the
True and false. It will
in order to check the conditions at runtime. If I want to check any conditions at runtime now, you can go for your assertion actually. So your assertion class, okay, your assertion class is going to be and used in JUnit in order to check whether
the method is running.
method is running or not. Okay, so now next line. So in order to do, so this assertion is provided with different types of methods. It was provided actually. With the help of those methods only, I can able to check whether the values are the expected and the actual values are same or not actually. So use it. So type it assert equals. We are going to use a method called assert equals. Assert a small. Assert equals. Assert equals. No, it's a method. EQUALS. Assert equals. E capital. How you write your method? Assert equals. Inside your bracket, I'll give 5 comma. So this is your actual value. So what I'm expecting, so I'm going to call yes.add of 2, 3. Yes.add of small. Yes.add of 2, 3. 2, 3. What do you have to do? One is missing. Check it properly.
We have to import assert equals.
Wait and say. So as I already told before, assertion is a concept which is going to be provided inside your JUnit in order to check the actual as well as your expected values are true actually. So it will be provided with different method. Now I'm going to use which method I'm going to use it? Assert equals. Okay. So I'm going to give the actual value. What is your actual value I'm giving?
5.
And expected value. What is your expected value? I'm going to give it yes.add of 2, 3. Okay, yes.add of 2, 3. Now we will go to the add method. It will add 3. And now what it will be returning 5,
Sir, expected value is 5, right? We're expecting that we'll get this output.
anything you can say actual or expected, anything you can able to say. But I need to get both the value to be what?
Same.
Same. Okay, the same both value to be same actually. And this assert equals and all are going to be present inside which class?
Sample.
Right. Assert equal is going to be present inside which class?
Sample.
Assertion class.
Assertion class. Okay, it is going to be present inside a class called as your assertion class. So we have imported which package? We have imported org.junit.jupyter.api.assertion.
Assert equals.
So normally assert equal is a method actually. Okay, assert equal is a method. And how you invoke a method? How you invoke a method?
Method name passing parameters methods.
By calling the method.
Generally, I'm asking how you call a method.
They call it add method.
Declaring method.
Guys, I'm asking, I have a method. How you will be invoking that method?
By creating the object and getting the reference.
By creating an object, you will be invoking a method. And we have studied when a method is declared to be static. Now, how you will be calling?
Class name.
Instead of calling the class name dot method name, I want to directly call. Now we have studied what concept we have studied.
Static block.
No, DMD.
What concept we have studied? I don't want to call your method by class name dot method name. I don't want to call it. I want to call it directly. Now we have studied one concept. What concept?
Command line runners.
No.
DMD.
No. What DMD? No.
Static calling assert.
No.
New.
No. The answer is in that program itself. It was there.
Assert equals on.
Tuesday you have your exam, but no one has prepared anything. Check your line number 3. In sample test program, let's check your line number 3. What concept we have used?
Static import.
Static import. We have studied or not static import?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So normally the static method and all you'll be calling by class name dot method name, but I don't want to call like that. I want to call it automatically now. Then you have to use what concept?
Static import.
Static import. And assert equal is one of what method present in which class?
The static method present in
Static method present in assertion class. So instead of calling like assertion dot assert equal, I'm going to call directly because we have used
Static import.
static import. Format your program, Hitashmi. Format your program. Okay. Now we have written your test case. We have written for your an R test method. We have written the test case actually. Now in order to check whether your test case is pass or not, right click the program. Right click your program. Run as. Right click your program. Run as. Program. Run as JUnit test. Run as JUnit test. Run as JUnit test. So it was coming in green color.
Yes, sir.
So what the green color indicate now? The test is
Pass.
Successful.
pass. And in case if it is coming red color now, the test is
Failed.
Failed. Okay, the test is failed actually in order to if it come in red color. Now in the assert equals lab, give 6 comma s dot add of 2 comma 3. Instead of 5 comma s dot of 2 comma 3, give 6 comma s dot 2 comma 3. Now run it and check. Now run your test case. It will be coming in what color?
Stop the test.
Red color, sir.
No need. You can directly run it. It was coming in what color?
Red color.
Red color. Yes. Okay. And what that red color indicates? Your test is
Failed.
failed. Your test is failed actually. Okay. Your test is failed actually because we have given a wrong information we have provided actually. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go to your sample program. Now go to your sample program. So now create another method. Public int divide. Public int divide. Public int divide inside your bracket like int a comma int b. Int a comma int b. Return a divided by b. Return a divided by b. Okay. So now I created another method called as your divide method. So now I want to test this divide method. I want to test it. So again go to the sample test program. So what method I have to create? Public.
Test divide.
Public void test divide. Public void test divide. Test divide. And before this method, what do you have to put?
At the
Test
test.
rate.
The rate test annotation because I want to indicate this particular program as a test class actually. So a test method actually. So now inside this method I have to create an object for
Sample class.
sample class. So sample yes is equal to new sample. Sample yes is equal to new sample. Sample yes is equal to new sample. Now how I can able to check whether these two values are same or not? We can go for
Assert equals.
assert equals. Assert equals. Assert equals. You can give bracket. I can give 6 comma yes dot add of 12 comma 2. 6 comma yes dot divide of 12 comma 2. Yes dot divide of 12 comma 2. So 12 comma 2 na yes dot divide of 12 comma 2. So 12 divided by 2 what it will return? 6. Your condition will be passed?
Yes, sir.
Yes. But whenever you run this test cases, it will be coming in red color or blue color, the green color.
Red color.
Pink,
Red color, sir.
Red color. Okay. Why it will be coming in red color? Because your first test case is what?
Failure.
Failed. Actually. Your first test case is failed actually. Okay. But whenever you want to run this program, I don't want to run my first test case at all because I know first test is what? Failed actually. But I don't want to run this first test at all. In that case, if I want to ignore any test cases, now we have to give what annotation? Disabled or ignore anything you can give. So and for the first method, after other rate test, give it as other rate disabled. Give it as other rate disabled. So this particular test will be disabled. Now run it and check. Now run it and check. Is the test is passed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here we have given assert equals a 6 comma. So assert equal will check whether the two values are
Same or not?
same or not. But consider if I try to give 12 comma 0 now, what happens?
Divide by
What exception? Divide by 0 is a meaning what exception it will be throwing?
Arithmetic exception.
Arithmetic exception. Okay, it will be throwing an arithmetic exception. So how I can able to check an exception now? Okay. So comment to that assert equals method. Comment to that assert equals method. The divide method. No, divide method. Comment your assert equals method. So now type assert throws. Assert throws. Assert throws. And inside your bracket, arithmetic exception dot class. So I have to provide what exception it has to be throwing. Arithmetic exception dot class. Like this one, you are providing an arithmetic exception. Hitachni. Arithmetic exception dot class. And the second the second argument will be what? It is a lambda expression we have to provide it actually. So how you write your lambda expression?
Using parenthesis.
Just 1 minute delete that till bracket deleted Vaibhav. Just give assert throws. Delete everything. Just give assert throws. Give control space bar. Control space bar. Now what is your assert throws? It was taking 3 types of methods it was taking. Now I'm going to take my second method. I'm going to take it. What is your second method? Indicate the class, and the second is your executable functional interface, and third one is your string
Message.
message. Okay. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use it. So the first argument represent what type of class I'm going to return it. The type of class I'm going to return is what? Arithmetic exception. And the second one is we call it executable functional interface. So functional interface to what I have to write it?
Lambda
Lambda expression. And the third argument will be a string message actually. So we have to provide some message. I have to provide it. Okay. So we are going to use that second syntax only. I'm going to use it now actually. So now type assert throws bracket la arithmetic exception dot class, comma, arithmetic exception dot class, comma. And your second argument will be your executable interface, which is one of a functional interface. And for the functional interface, I have to write some
Lambda
lambda expression. Okay. So this executable doesn't take any input. So just give empty parenthesis. For lambda expression, what symbol we have to give? Arrow symbol. Next I'm going to call yes dot divide of 12 comma 0. Yes dot divide of 12 comma 0. Yes dot divide of 12 comma 0. Okay. Now the third argument. The third argument, you have to provide some message. We have to provide it actually. So what message I'm going to define now? Might be give it as divide by 0. Divide by 0. Semicolon. So if I want to check any exception now, then we have to go for which assert method we have to go for?
Assert throws.
Assert throws method. Okay, we have to go for a method called as your assert throws method. Now run it and check whether the test is success or fail.
Vaibhav, can you move to your right, Vaibhav?
Success, sir.
Yeah, success. Done everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll just go to your sample test program itself. Sample test program, and what is that? For the what is that? Test add method. Comment your disabled annotation. Comment your disabled annotation. Comment your disabled annotation. And in assert equals give the correct value 5 comma s dot add of 2 comma 3. 5 comma s dot add of 2 comma 3. So comment your disabled annotation. Now in assert equals give a correct value called 5 comma s dot add of 2 comma 3. Okay. Now I created two test method. And in order to invoke this test method, in order to invoke your add method as well as your divide method, each time I'm creating what?
An object.
Object. Okay, each time I'm just creating an object. So I don't want to create an object separately. I don't want to create it. So I have to define this object creation in a separate method. I have to define it so that before invoking this particular test, that object will be created actually. So which annotation we have discussed before, and we have to define a method with some annotation which will be executed before each method.
At the rate before. At the rate
Before
each.
Before each. Right now we are studying JDK 5, so we have to use an annotation called
Before each. Before each.
So type it public void before test, public void before test, public void before test, and before this method define an annotation called before each, before each, before each, and inside this method just give yes is equal to new sample, yes is equal to new sample, yes is equal to new sample, and declare your sample outside. Before each just define sample yes, declare sample yes. Just go. So here inside your sample test, because if I'm not declaring outside, then each time it will be creating a new object. It will be creating. So that's the reason I declared it outside actually. And I have defined an annotation called as your before each annotation, and I have created an object yes is equal to new sample. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go to both the test method and comment to that sample yes is equal to new sample. Comment your sample yes is equal to new sample. Both the method comment your sample yes is equal to new sample. So there is no need to create the object in each and every test method. There is no need to create it. So before invoking that particular method, I can able to create inside a method called
Before
Okay. Now just go to your before test method. After creating an object, just type system.out.println. System.out.println. No, after creating an object. Yes is equal to new sample after that. System.out.println inside the bracket before each test. Before each test. Okay. So now before each test is going to be invoked, this particular before test it will be created. And what it is going to do, it is going to create an
Object of the sample. And
object. So for example, whenever you call your test add method, before your test add method, it will go to the before test method and it will create an object, and then it will come to my
test add.
test add method, and it will be calling my yes.add of 2,3. It will be calling. Now your test is completed. Now what I want to do, I want to deallocate the memory. Okay. For the test add method, whatever the memory is created, that I want to deallocate it. So which method and will be annotated so that that method will be invoking after each test is executed.
After each.
So now create another method called public void after test. Public void after test. Public void after test. Before this method, provide an annotation called after each. After each. So now I want to deallocate the memory. So how I can deallocate the memory? Just we can able to put yes is equal to what?
Null.
Null. Yes is equal to null. And system.out.println cleaning up resources. System.out.println cleaning up resources. Sorry, cleaning up. Just do cleaning up. So this before each method executed how many times, and after each method executed how many times?
2 times.
2 times, because we have 2 test methods there, so it will be executed twice. It will be executed. So now before all the test method, if I want to invoke any method, then we have to provide what annotation? Right?
Before all.
Before all as well as your after all actually. Okay. And remember, whenever you define any before all and after all method, the method should be declared as static. Okay. The method should be declared as your static actually. So define one more method. Public static void. Public static void. Public static void. Before all test. Before all test. Public static void before all test. Before all test. And before this particular method, give an annotation called before all. Before all. And inside that, just use system.out.println. System.out.println. Before all test. So just give before all test. Before all test. Similarly, create one more method called public static void after all test and provide an annotation called after all and after all test. Finished, guys, everyone? Guys, finished?
Yes.
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Yeah. Okay, now everyone run the test and check whether it is working. Everyone run your test and check. And check in the console also what it was printing. Check in the console also what it was printing. First it will be printing before
All test.
all test, then before each test. So then cleaning up before each test, cleaning up after all test.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So right now we have done the testing in a normal Java program. We have done the testing actually. So there is no problem. We have done it easily actually. But right now we are not going to write the Java. We are not going to test the Java programs actually. Normally we'll be creating the project in a Spring or a Spring Boot and all. We'll be creating actually. And as I already told before, Spring Boot is mainly used to develop what type of application it is used to develop.
Server-side
Server-side
Application. Okay, server side application it will be used to develop actually. Okay, it is used to develop your server side application. It is used to test the server side application actually. So which program will be handling all the requests and all? Controller program. And from controller program we will go to which program?
Test. SRC test.
No. I'm asking. I'm going to give the request with take your Spring Boot example itself. The student project creator now, where we are given your student first name, last name, email, and a section, country, and gender, first item, all those things we have given. When we click the submit button, it comes to the controller program, and from the controller program, it went to which program?
To JSP after
Before coming to the JSP, which program it went?
database model plus.
How it was communicating with your database?
JP explain the data JP used.
I'm asking the program. I'm asking which program is
Integrator.
communicating with your database?
Correct repository used to
the repository program. The repository program is responsible for communicating with your database. But in certain scenario, after controller program, we'll be creating what program? Service. Yeah. So from the controller program, the request will go to which program? Service program. And from the service program, it will go to which program? Repository program actually. Okay. But in our case, we didn't create what?
service program.
Service program. We have directly from the controller we have created what program? Repository program. Okay, we created your repository program. But whenever you develop any Spring Boot application and all, normally we'll be going for your controller program. From the controller program, you'll be having your service, and from the service, it will be going to the repository. Every web application will be creating. Okay, every application has three-tier architecture. Okay, it will be having a three-tier layer. It will be having actually. And what is the three-tier layer? The first layer is your controller, and the second one is equal to be your service, and third one is equal to be what? Repository. And third one is equal to be a repository actually. So when we write your test cases, okay, when we write test cases using JUnit. Okay, so now I'm going to write the test cases using what? JUnit. So every application we are going to create, it contains three layers. It will be containing controller layer, service layer, as well as your repository layer. So whenever we are going to write the test cases using JUnit now, what happens means from the controller, okay, from controller, so I'll be sending a request. Okay, the client will send a request. So from so whenever the client sends the request, it hits what? It hits which program it will be hitting first?
The main after controller.
So I'm asking the client will be sending the request. First time sending the request, first the request will go to which program? Controller. So it hits controller. First it hits your controller program. Okay, first it hits controller program, and from there it goes to what program? And from there it goes to service. Yeah, it goes to your service program. Okay, it goes to your service program, and from there it goes to your repository. Okay, it will go to your repository actually. Okay, it will go to your repository program. It will be going actually. So every application you are creating, it will be containing three layers. It will be containing controller layer, service layer, as well as your repository layer. So whenever you are going to write any test cases using your JUnit, the client first will send the request. So first the request will hit the controller program, and from there it goes to the service program, and from there it goes to the repository program. Okay. So now in order to test our application that is going to hit the databases, okay, and going to test all the method that is going to hit the databases. So what happened over here now? And it is going to multiple time. It is going to hit what?
Controller.
I'm going to write the coding to test and which is related to your database actually. So if I try to do the testing like this now, it will multiple time. It will hit what? Repository now. It will hit what?
Database.
See, the client is sending a request. First it gets the controller program, from there it goes to service program, and from there it goes to the repository program. So consider there are 10 requests are there actually. So now I'm going to write a testing for the 10 requests. So first the request go to controller, from controller it goes to service, from service it goes to the repository. Repository means it communicates with what?
Database.
Multiple time it is going to hit what?
Database.
Okay, multiple time it is going to hit what? Databases. So at the time of testing, multiple time hitting the database, it is not a good practice at all. Okay, it is not a good practice at all. So as I already told before, in order to test the application, we are hitting the database multiple times. Multiple times, which is not a good practice. Okay, which is not good practice actually. Because as I already told before, I have 10 requests are there. Now I'm going to test this 10 requests. Each time if I'm going to give a request, first the request will go to controller program. From the controller program, it goes to service. And from the service, it will go to repository program. When it goes to the repository program, it will hit the what? It will hit what?
Database.
So how many time it is going to hit the database for 10 requests to get?
10 times.
It's going to hit the database actually. So multiple time hitting the database at the time of testing, it is not a
Good practice.
good practice. So for that purpose only, we are going for a framework called as
Mockito.
We are going to go for a framework called as your mockito framework actually. Okay, we are going for a framework called as your mockito framework. So this mockito framework is one of your open source testing framework in Java to create your mock objects. In order to create your mock objects. Your mock object. For example, if you take this condition itself, so as usual we have a controller program, service program, as well as your repository program. Okay, I will be having a repository program. So consider I am going to write the test cases for which program? Repository program. So the repository now it will communicate with what?
Database.
So whatever the request we are coming, the request first it will come to the
Controller.
and from the controller it will go to the
Service.
service, and from the service it will go to the repository. If it goes to the repository now, obviously it is going to hit the
Database.
But at the time of database hitting the at the time of testing hitting the database, it is not a
Good practice.
so what I'm going to do, whenever the request comes to the controller program. From the controller it will come to the service program, and from the service program, instead of sending the request to the repository, now I'm going to mock my
Database.
not database. I'm going to mock my what?
Repository.
Repository. So each time the request will come to the controller, from the controller it will come to the service, and from the service, instead of sending that request directly to the repository, I'm going to mock my repository. So what is mocking by mock the repository now? And mock means it's duplicate. So I'm going to create a mock object of your repository. Instead of directly hitting that repository, I will hit my
Mock object.
mock object. It will hit my mock object. So here that mock repository will be acting like a database actually. So we are going to mock the data from the services. Instead of directly hitting the database, it is going to hit my
Mock object.
mock object. It's going to hit my mock object. So what are the benefits of using your mockito? The first benefit you can able to say saves developer from writing mock objects on their own. So I can able to write mock objects on their own. I can able to write it. So we don't want to and mock only which one I want to mock it repository. Even I can able to mock which one?
Service or controller.
Service or controller, anything we can able to mock it actually. Anything we can able to mock it actually. And the second reason why we are going for your mockito framework, it supports your exception handling. It supports your exception handling. Okay, it is going to support your exception handling. So whenever we are going to perform any unit testing and our class under test, it is going to contain some negative scenarios. Okay, it is containing some negative scenario. So then mockito will support your exception handling. Apart from positive scenario, if in case my test cases contains your negative scenarios also, for the negative scenario, the mockito will support what concept?
Exception handling.
Exception handling. Okay, support your exception handling. Next one, support for stubbing methods. Support for stubbing methods. Stubbing methods. Stubbing methods. So whenever we are going to perform unit test on any class and the class depends on any external system like database, okay, any system, external system like database, instead of directly communicating with your database, I can able to create your mock methods which is related to a database actually. So that I can able to, that's mock methods I can able to create with the help of your mockito framework. And the fourth advantage you can able to say is your annotation support. So everything is provided with the help of your annotations, it will be provided. Okay, anything it will be provided with the help of your annotations, it will be provided. Okay, so these are the main benefits of using your mockito framework. So as I already told before, and the JUnit is a normal testing framework actually. But with the help of JUnit, whenever we are going to run any application and test your application, it will always hit your database. Okay, it will always hit your database actually. So at the time of testing, hitting the database multiple times, it is not a good practice. But with mockito, we can able to create some
Mock objects.
mock objects so that test the application without hitting the
Database.
okay, without hitting the database actually. So for that purpose, one will be going for a framework called as
Mockito
framework.
mockito framework. Okay, you will be going for a framework called as your mockito framework. Okay. So I will share your screen. So everyone go to that student project which we created now. Everyone go to the student project which we created under Spring Boot. The student project where we created your the student form, and after that we clicked the submit button. It was displayed in the form of a tabular column. It was displayed now. Open the student project which we created. I think it is Spring Boot 8. No, I think no. I think it's Spring Boot 9. Check the last project.
It's
Right.
nice.
Okay, 9 or 8. Okay, check your Spring Boot 8 project. Okay, so now I created one Spring Boot project. Where in this Spring Boot project we have inserted the student information, deleted the student information, updated the student information, as well as we have fetched the student information. Okay, we have fetched the student information. Now for this particular application, I am going to write
Test cases.
test cases actually. So now whenever I am going to give a request, the first the request is coming to which program?
Controller program.
And from the controller program, it went to which program?
Service.
Right. In this application,
Repository.
program. Actually, we didn't create your repository program. Actually. Sorry, service program. Maybe yesterday I told to create one project, a movie repository.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In that program, I created your controller service as well as your. What we'll do in the next session, we'll discuss about that particular project. So today we'll discuss only about the Spring Boot 8 project. We'll be discussing actually. Okay. So now whenever we give a request, first the request will come to the controller program, and from the controller program it goes to which program?
Repository.
So now I want to write the test cases for what are the two classes I'll be writing the test cases. One for
Controller.
one for controller and another one for what?
Repository.
Okay, I'll be writing the code for the controller as well as your repository. So now I have to write all the test cases inside which package? Test Java. Before that, everyone open your pom.xml file. So come down to the end of the dependency. Okay, no need. Come to the dependency where you have your Spring Boot starter test. Open the dependency where we have created your Spring Boot starter test.
43, 46.
What is that?
42, 46.
Whatever, maybe check the dependency called Spring Boot starter test dependency.
Yes, sir.
So now, as I already told before, now I'm going to do the testing with the help of which framework I'm going to do it?
JUnit.
JUnit is a basic one. Okay, JUnit is a basic one, and in order to mock the information, I'll be going for a framework called
Mockito
framework.
So initially, what I have to do now, like in case if I'm going to do the testing in the case of your Spring framework and all, I want to provide the dependency for JUnit separately, and I have to provide the dependency for
Mockito
Mockito
separately.
separately. But here in the case of your Spring Boot, there is no need to provide like this. So we have to provide only one dependency called as your Spring Boot starter.
Yes.
Yes. This Spring Boot starter test dependency will include all the information related to your JUnit as well as your Mockito. It will be included actually. So there is no need to separately define the dependency for the JUnit as well as your Mockito. There is no need to define. But if you are going to test your Spring application, if you are going to test your normal Java application and all, then we have to provide your JUnit and Mockito
Separately.
separately. We have to provide. But in the case of your Spring Bootlet, it is not like that. It is sufficient to provide one dependency called as your Spring Boot starter.
Yes.
Dependency. That will be including your JUnit as well as your Mockito dependency. Okay. Now everyone expand your src test Java. Already you can see a package called com.pack.springboot8, and you can see one class called as your Spring Boot application test class.
Yes.
Okay, but we are not going to talk about that particular class. Now right click the package and create a new class called student repository test. Because right now I'm going to test which program? Yeah, repository program. So create a thing called student repository test.
Same package.
Yeah, same package. Okay. So in order to do this particular, in order to do this test, this particular application, okay, using Mockito, so I have to provide certain annotations. I have to provide in the case of your testing program actually. The first annotation I'll be providing is we call it @run with annotation. Okay, @run with annotation. So what this @run with annotation indicates now? The @run with annotation indicates that we are going to run your test cases using your Spring that is going to combine with your JUnit framework. Okay, that is going to combine with your JUnit framework. Because are we provided any annotation specifically related to JUnit?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So we are provided only what dependency we are provided @. What annotation? What dependency have we provided?
Starter test.
Starter test dependency actually. Okay, starter test dependency actually. So that starter test dependency will be providing all the and the JUnit as well as your mockito dependency. So I want to indicate that I'm going to run my test cases using a Spring test framework combined with my
Mockito framework.
mockito as well as JUnit as well as your JUnit actually. So for that purpose, we have to provide an annotation call. So before your class, provide an annotation call @run with inside your bracket @run with inside your bracket give it a Spring runner dot class. Inside your bracket give it a Spring runner dot class. Type it. It will show an error. Just type it. Run with inside your bracket run with inside your bracket give it a Spring runner dot class. Spring runner dot class. I think Spring runner will be imported. Spring runner will be imported, but your run with will not be. Your run with is not imported, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now keep your cursor pointer on that run with. It will be asking add JUnit 4 library to the. Select that option. Select that option. Now the error will be going. Yes, sir. So the first annotation we have to provide is we call it @run with Spring runner and dot class actually. So we are going to run your test cases using a Spring. For that purpose, for that we are combining with your JUnit and a thing. For that purpose, we are providing an annotation called @run with. And this Spring runner dot class, it is going to provide some more annotation. It will be providing like @autowired mock bean annotation related to your mockito and all. That annotation and all are provided with the help of a class called as
Spring runner.
Spring runner class. So the Spring runner class only it is going to act as a bridge between your Spring Boot test feature as well as your JUnit actually. Okay, it's going to act like a bridge between your Spring Boot test and a feature as well as your.
JUnit.
And the next annotation we have to provide in the case of your at the time of doing your testing with in my Spring Boot is that the next annotation we have to provide is we call @Spring Boot test annotation. @Spring Boot test annotation. @Spring Boot test annotation. Okay. Consider this now. Right now we are going to test which program? Repository. What my repository program is going to do, it is going to communicate with all your database information and all. Application dot properties file. But how my test application knows that my DB information and all is present inside? So now we are going to load all the and context information that I created in my application. Okay, I'm going to load all the and context information, application information, might be application.properties file, messages.properties file, your model class, everything I have created in my and application I have been created in order to load all those information to my JUnit. So to give the information about all those information to the JUnit, I'm going to provide an annotation called
Configuration.
No, what annotation we have provided?
Spring Boot test.
Spring Boot test annotation. What is the purpose of this Spring Boot test annotation? Now it is going to load all the information which has been created in my
Spring Boot application.
the Spring Boot application to my which program I'm giving all the information. For my JUnit, I'm going to give all the information. So if I'm going to test any Spring Boot application, first you have to provide two annotation. You have to provide that is we call the @run with, another one is we call the
Spring Boot test.
Okay, Spring Boot test actually. So now I'm going to test which program?
Student repository.
Repository program. Okay. So which program is going to act like a repository program?
Student repository.
Student repository actually. So now how I can able to give the reference of the student repository program into the particular test program? So we have to inject it. How you will be injecting? @autowired student repository repo. @autowired student repository. And here, do we use mockito concept? Are we using mockito concept in this program?
No, sir.
No, we are not using. Okay, because we are directly injecting your student repository, and the student repository will be hitting the.
Database.
Why here I'm not using my mockito concepts now? Because I'm directly testing which part.
Repository part.
Repository. So I can't mock it anywhere for your repository actually. That's the reason I'm directly injecting my
Repository.
program. But for example, if I'm going to test my service program now, I can able to mock which one?
Repository.
Repository program. And if I try to write the test for the controller program now, I can able to mock which one?
Service.
Service program as well as we can mock which one?
Repository.
Repository program also we can able to mock it. But right now we are directly running your repository program, so we can't able to mock your. We can't mock your repository program. I hope you're understanding, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in that repository program, what are the operations we have done actually?
Third operation.
What are the CRUD operations we have done in the repository program?
Delete. Save.
Student delete.
Insertion, updation, deletion, as well as your fetching. Everything we have done actually. Okay. So now first we are going to do the insertion. I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to test my insertion operation. I'm going to test it actually. So go to the data. What is that? Chat window. Copy the code and paste it and import it.
Test package, it is test.jpg or Jupyter.
Import your. Just go up. Just go up. Don't import your. 1 minute. Yeah, Jupyter API.test. Jupyter API.test. org.junit Jupyter.api.test.
Should I remove this or?
No, correct only. org.junit.jupyter.api.test.
And so this one parse exception.
No, parse exception. Guys, what is this, guys? Now you're asking where this parse exception comes from. The parse exception is coming from which package? No, come down. In your test save student method, the first line what we have used.
Simple date format.
A simple date format present in which package?
Util package.
Date format. Date.
Super.
No, sir.
Text package. It is present inside your java.txt.star package. So your parse exception also should be from text package only. Guys, next week you're having an exam. How you'll be writing? So at least now onwards, start preparing for your examination. Your exam contains negative marking also. Java.text.parse exception.
So it will test will be fully theory, or it will contain programming concepts also.
Yeah, it will be containing programming questions also. It is not only theory. They'll be asked to find the output of the program and all. So in that case, if you know the logic alone, then you can able to do it. Okay, so now first we are writing the test cases for inserting the student into my database. So come to the line called student st is equal to new student. So I want to insert my student information into my database. I want to insert it actually. So what are the student information it was containing? First it will be containing student ID. Next it is containing student first name, last name, student email, student email, and next is date of birth actually. And date of birth will be in the form of what?
List.
Date of birth will be in the form of what?
Date, month, year.
Date format. Okay, date format actually. So what I'm going to do now? First, I'm going to give the input in the form of your string, and from the string, I'm converting the date, and from the string, I'm converting to a data. I'm going to convert it. So I'm using a simple date format. SPF is equal to new simple date format. So I'm going to give the date in dd-mm-yy format actually. Now I'm converting the string to the date with the help of which method?
Parse method.
Parse method.
Parse method.
I'm converting the string to the date with the help of your parse method. I'm going to store into a object called as a DOB object. So I'm storing the DOB object for your date of birth actually. And after that, what is your next one? We have your subject. I think. No, not subject. This is section. Section is research. Country is India, and your subject is physics. And the sex we have given as male, and your first attempt we have given as what?
False.
Okay. So I have one student object I have actually. So I created one student object I created. Now I'm going to store the student object into the database with the help of which method?
Save method.
Save method.
And whenever we are going to store it, it is going to return the saved student object it will be returning, and I'm going to store it into a variable called as your saved in
DB.
Now I'm going to call my repo.find by
ID.
So I'm repo.find by ID saved in db dot.
Get ID.
What is saved in DB contains the new student which I have saved inside your database. I'm going to get that ID. Now what is the ID we are given?
11.
11.
Now from the database I'm going to find the student based on an ID called
11.
Okay. And what is the return type of find by ID is?
Integer. Optional.
Optional. So from the optional, how I can able to get the data with the help of a method called
Get method.
get.
Get
So
method.
I'm going to get that information. I'm going to store inside an object. What is your get from?
DB.
DB. So get from DB also will contain which information? It will be containing the student with ID.
11.
Now I'm going to check whether the two are equal or not with the help of which method? Assert equals saved in db dot get ID, comma get from db dot
Get ID.
get. Both ID will be what?
11.
11. Okay, so what it will be returning? So the condition will be
True.
Now run the test case and check whether the condition is true. Run the test case and check whether the test case is passed. And check your database also whether the student 11 is inserted. Check your database also whether the student 11 is inserted. After coming in green color, check your database also whether the student 11 is inserted.
Yes, sir.
Test case passa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Check whether the student 11 is inserted.
Yes.
Yes? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now remember how many rows are present in the table?
6 rows.
6 rows are?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Guys, answer. How many rows are there in your table?
6 rows. 6 rows.
Okay. Everyone, is the test case is passed? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And just remember how many rows that are present inside your table. Just remember how many rows that are present inside your table. Because next test case we are going to write is to fetch all the information from the
Database.
database. Okay, next test case we are going to write in order to test all the information from the database. Okay, we are going to test all the information from the database. We are going to test it. How you will be fetching all the information from the database?
Find all.
Find all.
Find out.
So copy the code from the chat window and paste it. Paste it, guys.
Yes, sir. Getting error.
No problem. Just come down. What error? So that it was showing an error.
Yes, sir.
Copy the package from the chat window and paste it for assert that. Copy the package from the chat window and paste it for assert that. Last line, last chat. Import static.org.assert core API.assertion. Copy that one and paste it. I think you pasted wrongly. Assert that. Once you pasted, error went up.
Yes, sir.
Come down. So now I'm going to get all the. I'm going to test whether it is fetching all the student information from the database actually. So in order to fetch all the student information from the database, what method we have to use it? Repo dot.
Find all.
So now it will be returning all the student and it will be stored into an object called all students from
DB.
DB. Next, I created an array list called
STU list.
And how I'm going to get one student from your IEEE? We have used what statement?
For each.
For each statement. So I'm going to take one student from all student from DB, and I'm going to store into an object called ST object, and I'm going to store that ST object into my
List.
STU list.
into my array list. Now I'm going to check it. Assert that student STU list dot size. So what will be the STU list dot size will be?
6.
6. Because how many students are in my table?
6.
6. So STU list dot size will be what?
6.
36.
Dot is equal to what?
3.
But it's not 3. What it is?
It should be 6.
6. It should be 6 because I want to check whether that value is equal to this value. For that purpose only we are giving assert that. Or even I can give assert equals also. I can give assert equals 6 comma STU list dot size also I can able to give. But instead of giving assert equals, I'm giving assert that. What is that assert that now? The student list dot size. How much?
6.
6. So that value is equal to which value?
This value, what we provided. 6.
Wait, answer guys.
Is equal to 6.
Is equal to 6.
Is equal to what?
6.
6. Okay. But now if I try to run this test cases now, it will be pass or it will be fail.
Pass.
No. It will be failed. Can you say why it will be failed? Now we are running 2 test cases. You are running, so it will be failed. Why?
Because first test will be false.
Because the first test will be false. Because we have already inserted the student ID called
11.
11. We have already executed the student. Sorry, inserted the student ID called 11. Now if I try to once again insert the student ID 11, 11 will be acting like what?
Primary key.
Primary key. So it will be avoid and it will be an error actually. So that's the reason the test case will be failed actually. But I don't want to run this test case. The first test case I don't want to run. What annotation we have to provide?
Disable or ignore.
Ignore, anything you can give. Now last class we have given disable. Now you give ignore. Now you give ignore. Because last session we have discussed about disable. Now you give ignore. Now the first test will be what?
Ignore.
Yeah. So now run it and check whether the test case is passed. Vasa?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we have done with your insertion operation. Next we have done with your selection operation. We have done. So now we will be going for the deletion operation actually. Okay, now we are going to test the delete student actually. Now go to the chat window, copy the code and paste it. Before that import static, I have pasted the code. Before that import static, I have pasted the code. Copy it and paste it. Okay, so now I'm going to call. I'm going to check whether the delete operation is working or not. So now I'm going to call report.delete by ID of 10. Actually, we don't have 10. Make it as 11. We have only 11 is there. So report.delete by ID of 11. Report.delete by ID of 11. Because right now we don't have 10. So we have only 11. So now I'm going to delete the student with an ID called
11.
11 actually. Now I'm going to call report.findAll. FindAll is going to return all the student and I'm going to store and get all students from DB actually. So now I'm going to create an array list and I'm going to get one student from all students from DB and I'm going to store into an object called ST objects and I'm going to add that ST object into my
Student.
What is your size of the student is like right now is
6.
5.
5.
Because we have already deleted 11. We have deleted. Now what would be the size of your student list will be
5.
dot is equal to
5.
Yeah. Now run it and check whether the test case is passed. Okay. Now I think the first test case will be failed. The second test case will be failed because right now we have find all is 1 to 5, but in get all students we have given us what?
6.
6. No, try it and see whether it's success or failure. Maybe it will be success because first it will be running get all student, then only it will be running what? Delete
Sir,
student.
I don't know.
Really. Okay, but 1 minute. I'll explain one more. Okay, so now actually the problem is that first, okay, go to the JUnit part which is coming in red color. In the side you can able to see. Everyone can able to see it was coming test cases failed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but you can see the first it was executing test save student, second it was executing test delete student by ID, and third one it was executing delete. Sorry, test.
Get all.
Get all
Okay,
student.
but actually my get all student was method is present in the second that only it was executed. It is present actually. So now I want to execute my test get all student, then only I have to execute what?
Delete
Delete student. If I execute like that, then the test case will not be
Failed.
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 How I can able to maintain the order of execution? So go to your program. Go to your program. Go to your program.
Yes, sir.
So before other ignore. Before your other ignore. Sorry. Before that. Before your main class. Sorry. Before your class. After other Spring Boot test. After other Spring Boot test. After other Spring Boot test. So in case if I want to maintain the order of execution now, we have to provide another annotation called as your test method order. Test method order. Test method order. Inside your bracket order annotation dot class. Inside your bracket no value. Just give it as order annotation dot class. Order annotation dot class. So if I want to maintain the order of your execution, okay, if I error. Just give control space bar. No, just give control space bar. Import it. Order annotation. Second one. Method order. I think you have imported your class order. That's the reason it was imported. Remove that one and import your method order. So guys, import your order annotation from method orderer. Import your order annotation from org JUnit Jupyter API method orderer dot order annotation. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now come to the test save method. Come to the test save method. After other ignore, just give other order. Other order inside your bracket 1. Inside your no, give other ignore. After other ignore, give other order. Other order bracket 1. So when it comes to this particular class, first which method will be executed? org JUnit Jupyter. So import from org JUnit Jupyter. So first which method will be executed?
Test save method.
Save student. Come down. Come down. Now come to test get all student. After other test, give other order 2. at the rate order 2, at the rate order 2. And for delete student, give at the rate order 3. Give at the rate order 3. Now check whether the test case is passed.
So we need to ignore, right?
Don't give ignore. Don't remove ignore. Give ignore itself.
So but we deleted ID 11
Okay,
also.
11 you have deleted. Okay. Remove at the rate ignore from your save student and try. Don't remove it. Comment it. Is the test case is passed?
Yes, sir.
For others, test case passed or failed?
Order running.
It's running, sir.
Okay.
Sir, order 3
Yeah, pass
for
it,
which one, sir?
Order 1. Order 1 for test save student. After at the rate ignore, give it.
Order
Order
test
2 for
delete.
delete student.
Order 2 for test or get all student, and for deletion, you can give order 3.
It's a test pass, sir.
Test pass. Pass up.
Sir, order test method order, sir. I imported Jupyter API. But,
Check it. You have opened. Check which one you have imported. Error went out. Dashni,
no, sir.
share your screen. Remove line number 14.
Sir, for me it's quick fail.
Remove line number 14. Go to your program. Come down. What is this, Hitashni? At least copy paste and you can't format it. Check your database. How many students are there in your database? Guys, you are not following. How many times I told please check the number of rows? How many rows are there?
12,
Well, then why you give it a 6 over there? I was saying no. How many rows you have the table? Give that particular rows. Now in the downline line number 77, give it as 11. Because now you delete your ID by 11, so you give is equal to 11. Wait, just go up. You come into your test save student. Ignore your test save student because it's already inserted. Ignore it.
at ignore.
Remove your 56. Remove your line number 56. Don't give a space. No run. It's a Java program. There is no need to stop and all. Just run your JUnit test. Pass. Any other person not getting? Pass. Any other person not getting? Everyone, the test case is pass.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you want to maintain the order of execution, order of the method, you can provide an annotation called @.
Order.
And before that, you have to give test method order annotation.class. You have to give test method order annotation.class. So now we have written the test cases for insertion, updation, deletion, for insertion, fetching, as well as your deletion. So now we'll go for updation actually. So now copy the code from the chat window and paste it for updation. Now we'll write the code for updation, test cases for the updation. Copy the code from the chat window and paste it. Format it. So it's not STU repo, it is only repo.save. Change it as repo.save. Okay, and before this method, just provide an annotation called order 4. Order 4. So that there won't be any problem actually. Okay, so now what we are doing, first we are creating a student object, student ST is equal to new student, ID we are giving 13, again Ramani Kumari, email, date of birth, section, country, and subject, gender, first attempt, every value have been provided actually. Now I'm just storing this information into the database with the help of a method called repo.save of.
Get from DP.
Repo.save of.
Yes.
Now I'm going to store my student object, I'm going to store it. So now, and what my saved in DB will be containing, which contains an ID called
13.
13.
So now I'm going to call find repo.find by ID of saved in DB.getID. So I'm going to find the student based upon the ID called
13.
13. I'm going to store it for an optional thing called
Data.
Data.
and how I can able to get the data from the optional thing with the help of a method called
Get method.
So what my get from DB will be containing? Get from DB will be containing all the information related to an ID called
30.
30.
So for the student ID, 30, what is the country we have provided?
USA.
USA.
At the time of insertion, check it what country we have provided.
India.
India.
We have provided country as India, but now I'm updating the country as what?
USA.
USA.
We're calling set country of USA actually. Now in order to update it, we have only which method is available?
Same method.
Same.
Report of save of get from DB. So it will be updated India to what?
USA.
USA.
Now I'm going to check assert that get from DB dot get country. What it will be containing?
USA.
USA.
I'm going to check whether that is equal to.
USA.
USA.
Run it and check whether the test is passed or not.
Sir, I'm getting error.
Pass.
Pass. Anyone?
Sir, I'm getting Test error. pass. Sir,
Share your screen.
hello.
Share your screen. But the test case fail not check only the numbers. That will be a problem with numbers only. Now go to the test case. Go to the test thing. Expand the student repository test. In the side, expand the student repository test. No, I think it's everything passed. I think it's not started. Wait, it's not started. Start. Don't give a space. 29 and 30. Don't give a space. Go top. You have imported Spring Boot test. From which one you have imported? Spring Boot test. Boot.test.context. Only no. Boot.test.context. Come down. Come down. 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 Okay, maybe update your project once and start it once again. Now run. It is
It's
okay.
operating.
Run it. Maximize your console. For all the tests, it was coming like this, or only for this update operation?
No, sir, all the application.
Go to your program. So might be comment your 34 first once. Comment your 34. Check your database once. Okay, now run. Now run your test. I think your application is not running.
So I'm also getting failure, sir, but it's inserted, sir.
Huh?
Failure coming, sir.
Hmm.
Still it is inserted, sir. 13th.
I don't think the problem the coding and all. Just go up. Up. Up, up. Go up. Come to the test to save student. Go to your console. Why it is not running for you? Everything is correct. Just unable to find what it was saying in the side lab. Unable to find. So in the test case down, failure trace. Click the test case. In the failure trace, in the down the failure trace, java.lang.illegal state exception, unable to find.
Okay.
First one. Unable to find.
Spring Boot configuration annotation.
Keep your cursor pointer on that. Unable to find Spring Boot configuration. Then
you need to use
other configuration or other
Spring Boot test annotation. Spring Boot test annotation.
That only we have used Spring Boot test annotation.
Satyaji, can you show your packages once?
Yeah.
In Project Explorer, show your packages once.
Hey, okay, I got it. Remove this package as pack 1, give it as pack. No, in the test right in SRC test Java, right click your com.pack.springboot8. Test Java. Right click it. Rename, refactor, rename. So just give OK, click OK. Just rename as com.pack.spring SND capital letter. Now try. Continue. Now try. Yes. See, I guess already told what is the purpose of other Spring Boot test annotation. It is going to load all the configuration from the main, from your project it will be taking. So at the time of defining your package should be what?
Same as your
same as both the things, it should be same actually. So go to your program. Come down. So check how many rows are there in your table first.
5 rows.
Once again, you select start from S2000.
7 rows.
7 rows, just change it. 7 and then up also 7. No, it won't be 7, just go up. 1 means initially it was 7, now it becomes 8 actually. Okay, now just ignore your other, uncomment your other 8, ignore. So come down, totally 7, come down, totally 7. You can ignore your delete student also because you have already deleted your 11. Now you can delete 13.
Yep.
Go to delete student by ID. Delete by ID is 13. So now it becomes 6. Now try.
But here also 6 or 7.
Oh, now it is 7. Your table contains 7 record. Now you are delete by ID by 13 you are deleting. So now it becomes 6. Okay, you check the number. It's confusing. Any other person not getting the output?
Sir.
Share your screen. Check the number on Satyajit.
Okay, sir.
Why error? Failure 2. So first check your table. How much? See, it was clearly saying I expected 7 and giving 8. First check your table. How many rows are there?
7, sir, but it is inserted, sir. Nothing.
Okay, first you do one thing. What is it? Delete from S2000. Type delete from S2000 where ID is equal to 13. Delete from S2000 where ID is equal to 13. STU1000. Hello.
Sir.
How you will give equal to? Delete it.
Sir.
So now select start from. So 6 rows are. Now come to your code. Go top. I told go top. Remove that other 8, ignore. And comment. Okay, comment. Okay, leave it. So first we are come down. First we are inserting. 11 will be inserted. So how many rows it has? 6 are.
Yes, sir.
So now it becomes 7. Now you are deleting. Now it becomes 6. Okay, now you run it. Oh, delete student, you give the number at order 3. What is this, guys? Give it as at order 3.
Line number 64.
But delete student I told. At order 3. Now go to your table. Delete your select it first. So delete your 13. Select. Now run.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now we have written the test cases for the repository program we have written. We have tested whether the insertion is happening successfully, deletion is happening successfully, updation is happening successfully, and selection is happening successfully. So now we are going to write the test cases for which program? Now we are going to write the test case for which program? Huh? Please answer. Now we are going to write the test cases for which program?
Controller program.
Controller program. Okay, we are
Controller
going to write
program,
the test cases for the controller program. So now right click the same package and you create a program called student controller test.java. Create a right click the same package, that is your src test java, right click your package and create your student controller test.java. Hey, no, cancel. You as usual right click your package and create it. Okay. Student controller test.java. Okay, so what is the first annotation we have to provide? Other rate? What is the first annotation we have to provide?
Run with in
Sir, inside your SR test Java, inside the package only.
Yes. Now what is the first annotation we have to provide?
run with
The other rate run with spring runner dot class. Other rate run with spring runner dot class. What is it? Why make your class wait. Make your class to be public, remove the test method. Make your class to be public, remove this test method. Okay, first annotation we have to provide is your at the rate run with spring runner dot class. Finished now? Okay. Now the second annotation, in the case of repository programmer, we provided what annotation? Other rate?
Spring Boot test.
Test actually. And what is the purpose of this other Spring Boot test? The other Spring Boot test will be taking all the classes, application, properties, files, that and all it will be taking actually. But now I'm going to write the test cases for which program?
Controller program.
Controller program. And in the controller program, whenever I give a request, what it will be returning?
Response.
In JSP.
JSP page it will be returning. And where your JSP program it will be present?
Web app.
Now, in the case of your and whenever you're testing your controller program, instead of giving other rate Spring Boot test, we have to provide an annotation called other rate web MVC test. We have to provide an annotation called other rate web MVC test actually. And what is that web MVC test it will be doing now? It will be it will be fetching all your JSP information. So whenever you want to test any controller program or other rate program now, you have to always provide what annotation? Other rate
MVC test.
web MVC test, and inside your bracket the value is equal to. So what is your name of your controller program?
Student controller.
Student controller dot class. Value is equal to student controller dot class. Value is equal to student controller dot class. So always remember, if I'm going to test my repository program now, we have to provide an annotation called other rate run with and other rate Spring Boot test you have to provide it. But if I want to test my controller program now, you have to provide an annotation called other rate run with and other rate
Web MVC.
web MVC. Because this web MVC it is going to load my web layer actually. Because in the case of your controller program, whenever we give a request, it is going to give the response as a JSP page. Where my JSP page is located, that and all it will be provided with the help of an annotation called other rate
Web MVC test.
web MVC test. Web MVC test. And if I want to test any methods of other rate controller and other rate test controller now, compulsory we have to provide what annotation? Other rate
Run with.
Test method.
other rate what?
Run with.
Run with and then what?
Web MVC test.
Web MVC test. Okay, you have to give other rate run with and web MVC test actually. Okay, now I'm going to test my controller program. Inside the controller program, if I give the request, it will go to which program?
JSP.
It will return JSP. I'm asking it will go to which program it will be going?
Repository.
Repository program actually. And if it goes to repository program, now it will hit to the
Database.
database actually. But I don't want to hit to the database each time actually. So for that purpose, we'll be using for what framework?
Mockito.
Mockito framework actually. So now in order to use this Mockito framework, we have to use a class called as your mock MVC class actually. So mock MVC class is a part of a Spring MVC test framework actually, which helps in testing the controller explicitly. If I want to test any controller program now, then compulsory you have to use a class called as what class?
Mock MVC test.
Mock
MVC. Okay, you have to use a class called as your mock MVC class. So everyone auto-wired your mock MVC. Other rate auto-wired, and inside that you mock MVC, mock MVC, mock MVC, mock MVC. So as I already told before, now I'm going to test my controller program. So what my controller program it is going to do, if I'm going to give the request, it is going to give the response as a JSP page actually. Where my JSP pages and all will be present, it is present inside your
Web app.
Web
web
app.
app. Like that. So how it is going to take all those web layers and all now with the help of an annotation called other rate web MVC test annotation. And in order to test your controller program, compulsory you have to provide an annotation called we have to use a class called as your mock MVC class actually. So this mock MVC class is a part of a Spring MVC test framework. If I want to test any controller program now, then compulsory you have to use your class called as mock MVC program. So now we have to auto-write your mock MVC program. Okay. Now from the from the controller program, it will go to which program?
Repository.
Repository program. If I go to the repository program now, then we have to hit the database actually. But I don't want to hit the database actually. So for that purpose, I have to create a
Mock MVC
Mock
test.
object.
mock object.
Mock
I have to
object
create a
of
mock object. I have to create it. Now I want to create a mock object of which program I want to create it?
Repository.
Repository program. Okay, we also create the mock object of your repository program. And in order to create your mock object, we have to use an annotation called your other rate mock bean annotation. I have to use an annotation for other rate
Mock bean.
mock bean. So now give other rate mock bean and next line. So which one I want to mock it?
Repository.
Which repository? Student repository. So student repository repo. Student repository repo. Because now I'm going to mock my student repository. I'm going to mock it because whenever I'm going to give a request, the request will come to the controller program, and from the controller program, it will go to which program?
Repository.
Repository.
If it goes to the repository program, now it will hit to the
Database.
Database.
but I don't want to hit to the database. So I want to mock my repository program with the help of an annotation called as Mock bean actually. But as I already told before, whenever we create any application, we'll be having 3 layers. We'll be having. What are the 3 layers?
Controller,
Controller,
service,
service, and
Controller.
execution.
So right now we are writing the test cases for the controller. So in the controller, we are mocking which one we are going to mock it.
repository, we are mocking.
Generally, I'm asking in the 3 layers, I'm going to mock which one we are going to mock it.
Service.
Service as well as also what? Service as well as
Repository.
repository. We are going to mock it actually. But in this case, I didn't create any
Service.
service layer. So we are going to mock only which one we are going to mock it.
Repository.
Repository. And if I want to mock it now, then we have to provide what annotation we have to provide it. Mock bean annotation. Okay, at the rate mock bean annotation. So everyone go to your controller program. Everyone go to your controller program. Everyone go to your controller program. What is the first method we have?
Initialize.
Initialize sections.
That and all is only for populating purpose. The request we were using which method is the first method?
Get enrolled.
Get enroll method. Okay, you have used your get enroll method. And in the get enroll method, what you are passing as an argument? Sorry, what request we are giving?
Slash.
Slash.
And what it was returning? What it was returning?
Enroll.
What page it was returning? Enroll page it was returning. Okay, so now I want to write the test cases for that particular method. I want to write it. So how you will be writing the test cases for a method? Test actually, but how you have to define that method?
Public void and the method
Public
name.
void.
Test.
Yes.
And then
Test
method
and
name.
get enroll.
Get enrolled.
Now create a method called public void test get enroll method, and before that method provide an annotation called other rate test. Provide an annotation called other rate test. Provide an annotation called other rate test. Okay. So in the case of your controller, at the time of doing your testing, there will be some exception also will be throwing. So define a method with throws exception. No, throws exception. Where you have to write your throws keyword. Throws exception. Public void test get enroll throws exception. Throws exception. Now copy the code from the chat window and paste it. So forget to status and the view kit will be showing an error. Is it showing an error?
Yes, sir.
So we have to import the package. We have to import it. I'm putting the package in the chat window. Paste it. Everyone finished up?
Yes,
Yes, I'm done. So if I try to give a first I'm going to test my get enroll method actually, and the get enroll method is just going to return a response called so if I try to give a request called what request?
Slash request.
What it was returning?
Enroll.
Enroll. And what type of mapping it is?
Get
Get mapping. So now I'm going to call, as I already told before, if I want to test my controller program now, then compulsory I have to use which class we have to use it?
Mock MVC.
Mock MVC class. Yeah. So that only will be providing all the methods and all it will be providing. So now I'm going to call MVC dot. I'm going to give some request. I'm going to give it. So in order to give a request, in order to check the request, we are going to use a method called perform method. And using the perform method, I'm going to give what request I'm going to give?
Get request.
Get request. Okay. And what type of request I'm going to give?
Slash.
Okay. Now go to top and check for the package for the get. Go to the top and check for the package for get. What package it is? org.springframework tested.web.servlet.request.mockmvc request builders.
Get.
It is what type of method it is?
Static.
Static method. So that's the reason we have used what import?
Static input.
Static input.
Okay, we have used your static import. So instead of calling mock mvc.get like that, we have used what?
Static input.
Static input.
Static.
Come down. So now we are calling mock mvc.perform get where we are giving a request, what is your slash, and expect what is your status should be is okay. So meaning the response is okay, and expect what my view I will be getting. View name is what? Enroll.
Enroll.
So if everything is okay now, we are going to return a view name called
Enroll.
Enroll.
Yes. Now we'll run it and check whether the test case is passed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next we are going to create is other so create another method called public void test add student throws exception. Public void test add student throws exception. Public void test add student throws exception. Add student throws exception. And before this method, we have to provide what annotation?
Yes.
Test annotation. So go to your controller program. Go to your controller program. Go to your controller program. So which is your method is which request is going to perform to insert the data into your student into the database?
Slash save.
Slash save actually. And what mapping we have given?
Post mapping.
Post
Post
mapping.
mapping. We are giving post mapping. And we are going to get all the input from the form with the help of an annotation called what annotation?
Model attribute.
Model attribute annotation. So after saving, it has to redirect to what request it will be redirecting?
View student.
View student. So now we'll write the test cases for this particular save. So go to your controller program.
Test.
Test controller program. Student test controller program. Go into your test add student method. So now as I already told before, if I want to write any test cases for the controller program, we have to use what class?
Yes.
Mock
Mock
MVC.
MVC.
Mock MVC. So first we have to call what? Mock MVC dot
Perform.
perform. Mock MVC dot perform. And inside the bracket right now we are going to perform what request?
Post request.
Post request. And what is the request we are giving? Slash
Save.
save. Post slash save. Remove that unexpected out. Just write one line. Mock MVC dot perform. Post slash save. Okay, what I want to save it, guys.
Save the data.
Students.
Data and all I want to save it. Actually, that ID, name, first name, last name, date of birth, section, country, all those things we have to save it. So after save, give enter. No, correct one. Before parenthesis. No, wrong. Just give a semicolon at the end. No, leave it like first itself. Survivor. Everyone have finished it till this up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now after save, double quote, curly brace, parenthesis, give one enter.
First, this one.
Yeah, first parenthesis, give one enter. One more enter. It goes to the next line. Okay. Now inside this only, you have to type all the parameters. We have to type it. So we are going to type the parameter with the help of a method called dot param. So we have to give the input for param. We have to give it. Param. No, it's a method. Param. No input. Dot param. Inside your bracket. What is your first parameter is?
URL.
No. What is the first parameter for your student is?
String name.
I'm asking what is the name of your parameter? Right, what is the first parameter we'll be passing for your student?
Student of ID.
ID. I'm asking that only. Go over there. So first parameter is ID. Double quotes ID, comma. So give some other ID in double quotes because the second argument is also and string only. So give double quotes 100. You can give something 100. Now next one. Next line. Come to the next line. Dot param. What is your second parameter is?
Name.
Not name. What is your second parameter is? For the student, what is your second parameter is?
First name.
First name. So give first name, comma. So give some first name. And similarly, give dot param, last name, comma, give some last name. Give some last name. What is the next parameter? Email, I think, no? Param.
Yes,
Email, comma, give some email. Give some email. What is your next parameter?
DOB.
DOB. So give DOB, comma, give some DOB, date of birth. Similarly, what is the next parameter?
Section.
Huh?
Section.
Section. So give some section. Similarly, next is country, next is subject, next is sex. Country, subject, sex, and next is first attempt. First attempt. Everyone finished up? See it properly and type it. Finished, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have passed all the parameters actually. After passing the parameters, and it will be inserted, and we have to expect some response. We have to expect it. So the next line. No, after that one itself. After 2 itself, give 1 second dot. Enter. After 2 dot and expect. Inside your bracketless status. Inside your bracketless status method. It's a method. Status is a method. Dot. No, a dot. So previous thing like we called status dot. What we have called in the previous method. Let's check it. Status dot. What we have called
Is
okay.
okay.
is okay. But now it is not is okay because right now we are redirecting actually. So we have to call a method called as your dot is 3xx redirection. Is yes, give is 3xx redirection. 3xx redirection. Dot is 3xx redirection because here after saving it was redirecting to your view student. It was redirecting actually. So we have to call which method? We have to call it dot is 3x.
3xx
Redirection.
Yeah, next one. After redirecting, it is going to return some view. It will be returning actually. So again, dot and expect. Dot. No. After that prices. Next line. You can type in the next line. Dot and expect. Yeah, dot and expect. Inside your bracket, it has to return some view. The view, it's a method. View is a method. Dot name. So now it was redirecting to which request? It was redirecting.
Save.
Right. Request it was redirecting. I'm asking.
View.
View students. Right. Student. Okay, it is view student. So in double quotes, like you redirect : view student. Redirect : view student. Redirect : view student. Redirect : view student. So check the spelling. S and all capital letter because few people have given S and small letter like that. Check the spelling. Basis. Just go a little bit go up, Vaibhav. Little bit go up. Go to the post method. Perform that post of save param. Okay, I just missed it. Okay, come down, come down. Is it showing an error for unexpected?
Yes, sir.
Do one thing. Dot param first attempt comma true and close your bracket over there. After no. After true, close your bracket over there. No, go to the next previous line itself and close it. True. Now come to that unexpected view dot name dot redirect of view student. At the end give one semicolon. At the end give one semicolon. And remove these two things. Remove these two things. No check. See guys, see it properly and type it. After true, you just close with two one braces. You close it, and at the end you just give it your semicolon. Take it properly and type it.
Sir, should I change the method name as save student? Test save student.
Okay, make it as test save student. I am going to say add student. No problem, but okay. Test save student. Make it a save student. Test save student. So keep the method as test save student and type it properly. Have you finished, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Not sure whether this will work. Check it. So after that, then copy the 3 lines and paste it from the chat window. From the chat window, copy the 3 lines and paste it. I'll check whether it is working.
After that method, sir.
Just no, no, not after that method. Inside that method itself. After you're giving semicolon, no, after that paste it and import it. Import everything. Okay. Have you done, guys? No error.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I have done now, I'm going to perform post request. I'm going to give it, and what is the request I'm going to give? Slash save. I'm going to give it actually. And what I have given I have passed all the parameters that have been passed actually. And what I'm expecting a redirection. And where it has to be redirected, it has to be redirected to a request. What is your slash?
View student.
Now what I want to do now, I want to capture all this parameter. I want to capture whatever the parameter I'm passing. I want to capture. How I'm going to capture now with the help of an inbuilt class called your argument.
Capture.
Capture. Okay, we are going to use my argument capture, and I'm going to capture all the parameters, and I'm going to use my mockito console. Mockito dot
Verify.
And I'm going to, which one is acting like a mock object?
Student
Your repository is acting like a mock object. Repo dot save, and whatever the argument I'm going to capture, I'm going to save all those argument I'm going to and save it actually. After that, I'm going to check assert equals what is the country we have passed?
India.
Comma argument capture dot get value dot
Get country.
what the get country also will be returning?
India.
So since both the values are equal, my test case should be passed actually. Now run it and check whether the test case is passed. I hope it should be failed. Pass, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pass. So what we have done, see, I didn't use my repository, and if you check your database also, the data will not be stored inside your database. Check your database, the data will not be stored. Is it stored?
No, sir.
No, it won't be stored actually, because we are not communicating with the real repository, we are not communicating, we are just,
Capturing the.
no, we are not communicating with the real repository, we are just
Using mock object.
mocked the repository. Okay, we are mocked the repository, so we are just getting those data, and I'm just checking, mocked the value, and I'm just checking whether the values are equal or not. Finished now, guys?
Yes, sir.
For edit student. For just go to your controller program once. Edit student. And where it is edit student. Copy this code and paste for the next one. Copy the code for the next one and paste it.
So we are using this method, fetch or test edit.
Edit student. No, fetch student. First we are fetching the student and then we'll do the edition. Import it. Format it and import it. Import it. Right.
Sir, expect that we have errors.
Huh?
And expect in that for that what we have to import. And
Model method. Go to the chat. Import and check with model is imported. Model identity. Import the models from the chat window. Copy the model part. Model import from the chat window. Come down. Format it by verb.
So I'm trying, but it is not formatting.
Because of the error, it's not formatting it.
Yes, sir.
Model is imported. What is the problem? Why this simple date format and all it's showing an error? Keep your cursor pointer on line number 54. 54. Why it's showing an error there? Syntax error on token invalid valid is token. Okay, delete all this line. Delete everything. Just delete everything. Delete everything. Delete the complete method. Leave the method. Just delete all the code inside the method. Just leave the method. @ public void test fetch student throws exception. Leave that method alone. Now format it. Vaibhav. Wait, showing an error. Okay, delete that method also. Delete that method also. Save it. Okay, now type the method once again. @ test public void fetch student throws exception. Test fetch student throws exception. Open brace, close brace.
Sir, first in your previous program, we're getting the same like this error issue. I just copied and then commented and then pasted it. It's error will go.
Oh.
Don't type it. Just copy and comment it and then paste it.
Or copy it one by one and try to copy.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Copy it line by line and do it. Okay, then written like it's showing error. Other things is not showing an error, no?
No, sir.
So in the then written, just give then written inside the bracket optional dot off again inside the bracket st optional dot off of inside the bracket like st. Now the error also went.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Optional dot
Off optional dot off inside the bracket like st. I think why would you have one extra phrase there?
Yes, sir.
Save it. Okay, now I'm going to now the error went to all error.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a student object which contains 11, Ramani Kumari, all those things it was containing. Now what I'm going to do, repo dot
Find by ID.
find by
find
ID.
by ID. I'm passing any int I'm passing. So if I'm going to pass any int value I'm passing, now what will be the return type of find by ID will be?
Optional.
Optional. So then return of optional. Okay, optional dot off of st. So I'm returning an optional value I'm returning actually. So now I'm going to call mock mvc.perform. I'm going to call a get request, and in the get request, what request we are passing / edit student /
11.
11. And expect what is your status we are expecting?
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. And what is your view name we are returning?
Edit student.
Edit student. And what is your how many student it will be returning?
One student.
One student. So we are giving model dot size to be 1. And what is your attribute we are passing in your edit student method? Go to your controller program. Go to your student controller program.
ID.
ID.
No, in the edit student / SUID we are returning one student. And what is your attribute we are setting?
Edit
student.
Edit student. So that only I'm just checking over here. I'm finally getting edit student. Now go to the test program. I'm going to check the attribute exists is what?
Edit student.
Edit student.
Now run it and check whether the test case is passed. Filled up. Expected 1 but was 4. Okay, in the table we have 4. Think it is 4. Now try it. Yes. Is the test pass, guys? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Running, sir. Failed, sir.
Now check the why it is failed. It will be saying expected and actual. So change the number and check. Share your screen.
Expected 200.
Save student. Previously it was working on save student.
Yes, sir.
Maximize it. Maximize the J unit. Edit student. Yes, a small letter. Go to double click the test save student method. Double click the test save student. Range for response state. Come down and change your edit student. Yes, a small letter. Now change it. Yes, a small letter.
Actually, here, capital.
Now go to your controller program 1 minute. What you are returning?
Capital.
Capital letter. Give it as capital letter itself. And use student S is capital letter. Okay, that is okay. Why it's not redirect? Redirect. Student. Go to your controller program once. Use student only now. Okay. Now run. Now run. One minute. Go to your student.java. 1 minute. Is it subject or subjects? Subjects. Go to your. Why can't you see the screen and type it properly? To your test program. Subjects. Arab.subjects. Okay. Maximize it. Range. Why you have just copied that save student code and paste in the chat window?
So might be redirect column is missing. Redirect slash.
Just check. Go to your test program. You have given redirect colon slash view student. Copy your code and paste in the chat window.
Which method, sir?
Test the save student method. Now go to your controller program once. Controller program. Come to save student method. This is capital letter. Go to your chat window and copy that test the save student part.
You can remove the signature also.
Remove. No primer. Maximize your console. Maximize your console.
First,
Go top. Go top. Post method ID Virat Kohli description. Come down. Wait. What do you answer? Field error and object student. Field rejected value Virat code. Okay. Virat size we have given. Okay. Go to your student.java. Virat, I think you have given the size we have given from 6 to 12 characters we have given. No. And instead of Virat, use some 6 characters name. Use some 6 characters name. Do one more T. Now run. Because in the student class we have done your validation also, we have done no. But how for Vivo it was the test is fast?
Sir, actually, I changed the minimum value.
Because in your student model class we have done the validation, your first name should be between 6 to 8, 12 characters only should be present. Now it was successful. Got it up?
Yes, sir.
Okay guys, we'll meet in the tomorrow session.
Okay.
Okay.